Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another tutorial. So today I'm not really sure what kind of look I want to do, but let's go ahead and get started. I'll get my hair back. So for primer, I got a new primer in my BoxyCharm this month, the Professional, which I've really been excited to try. So it looks like this. I just watched a video of Jackie Aina doing perfect poreless skin, and she recommends that you dab it on your finger like this. Oh, I can't do it on that nail. It's nasty, it just fell off. Okay. Put on your finger like this, and then you just like tap it into your pores to fill them in. So I'm just gonna do that in the areas that I struggle with and then just mix it all on the rest of the face. Okay, so now I'm going to start with foundation. You know the drill, still haven't gotten new foundation, so it's the Becca. And I keep forgetting to say what shade I am. In the shade Cashmere. Forgot to put my beauty blender, so I'll be back. Now that my beauty blender is wet, we'll go ahead and blend this in. Honestly, I don't see that big of a difference on my pores. I will keep using it. Obviously, I'm not going to waste the product. I'm not shocked by how it worked. And then, of course, we're going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape. I need a new one. Or I might go back to the NARS Radiance Concealer because I really enjoyed that one as well. Maybe I'll get both. Now that that is blended in, I'm gonna go ahead and reach for my Huda Beauty. It's in the shade Banana Bread. I'm gonna go ahead and dip my fluffy brush into it and get started with the under eyes. My trick to try to minimize the look of pores on my nose is I take this and I really concentrate it and press it in. Next up, I'm gonna do brows off camera and then we will get started on our eyes. Okay guys, now that the brows are fleeked to filth, let's begin on the eyes. So my inspiration is for today's look is like the Makeup by Mario and Kim Kardashian thing where they do kind of like a halo eye, except they leave the entire middle empty, like up to the lid, and then that's a shimmer. So let's get started. I'm gonna take my Kylie palette. This is, why wouldn't she put the name of the palette on here? It's not the Blue Honey. I couldn't decide between this and the Blue Honey palette. Don't know what this is called. Why wouldn't she put, why is it? I don't get it, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this brown neutral color in this top corner as like a transition shade almost. And then we're gonna do the same on the inner portion of the eye. Happy with how that turned out so far, and then I'm going to take this out of the vault, the Morphe, I think this is the 35R palette. I'm going to take this brown shade, this brown shade here to deepen that up a little bit. And we smoked out that first color and created this kind of like winged out look. This we're going to keep closer into the crease and in the eye and making that V here. And I am using the Kylie brush that came with that palette as well. Oh, we're not even doing that eye right now, bitch. We're gonna go back into the Kylie palette and blend with that same color and blend it into this dark one. I'm gonna go back into the Kylie palette and use this shade next to it. And we're gonna blend that outer edge out. Now we are going to cut the center. So I kind of ended up angling it just the slightest bit, and then I'm gonna press it in with my fingers. I have 3 MAC loose pigments that I wanted to use for this look to put in the center. I have English Glit, which is kind of like, I don't know how to describe that color, and then I have a gold that's just called gold. And then I have this white that's called Vanilla. I think I will layer either the Vanilla or this English Glit on top of the gold. And I do not have glitter glue, so I think I'm gonna be just really gross and use this eyelash glue. This is probably really bad for your eyes, so no one do this. Use glitter glue. I'm gonna let that get a little tacky.
Can confirm, terrible idea. It's been 2 days and this shit's still in my eyes.
So I'm gonna take this and put some on the back of my hand. And I think we'll put the white on top of that, just so it's not too gold. So we're gonna take this orange one and we're gonna blend that in and kind of go back and forth between the orange and the brown. And then go back into the brown. I think a lash will save this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and we'll just do a bold lash and hopefully that'll tie it together. I was hoping it wouldn't be such like a harsh line, but we're gonna make it work, don't worry. I went ahead and popped on my Ardell Wispies Game Changer. I love this look now, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up with under the eyes. I'm gonna take that first brown shade from the Kylie palette, and then I'm gonna take the dark brown shade from the Morphe palette and put it on the outer corner and the inner corner to match the halo on both sides. And then we're gonna highlight the inner corner, of course. I'm going to use my Bretman Rock and Morphe Babe in Paradise palette. I haven't used it forever. This used to be, I used to wear this every single day. And we're gonna take this brush and dip it in these two first light shades. That did not really do it for me. So I'm actually gonna take my Tarte Pro Glow To Go and I'm going to dip my finger in these two highlight shades. Yes, that's it. Eyes are done, so let's move on to the rest of the face. I guess we'll just use this brush for our bronzer. And I'm going to take the same dark shade we used from the Morphe palette as my bronzer so that it's more of a cohesive vibe. She's dark. Let's get contour shade. So we'll use that for contour and then we'll put a different bronzer over it. Much better on this side. So we're gonna go ahead and get our beauty blender to work. Oh no. Oh no. It's really intense, so we're gonna go ahead and put the light brown shade from the Kylie palette that's a little more warm tone as the bronzer, and we use this to contour. And then we're gonna take the flat end of our beauty blender, or actually I got this like felt tip one, so we're gonna take that one instead. I guess it's 4 powders. Probably should have wet this too, but oh well. And we're going to cut it just like that. So for our highlight, we're gonna dip back into the Babe in Paradise. And we're gonna take our highlighter brush and I'm going to mix together these two. And then for blush, I'm gonna use this Gold Rush Benefit. And I just kind of swirl it around in there because it is a rather small pan. I think I'm going to use a dark lip liner and then use Alex's Nude again. I'm going to take my brown ColourPop. Well, it needs sharpened, so let's just see if our lips can handle this. And then we'll take the same ColourPop in Magic Wand. Nope, I think we're gonna do I think we're just gonna do a clear gloss because that's the vibe I'm feeling with some like hoops. That's it for sure. Only clear lip gloss I have on my table right now. I actually accidentally stole this from my friend. It's Blossom and it's got these cool little flowers and it's just a clear gloss. That is exactly what this look needed. And take the hair out. We finally did it. This is the finished look. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.